sure.
Talk about Josh Wilkins. He had a couple of greasy goals there and had a hat trick.
Yeah, Wilkes has been a gamer. It seems like the bigger the game, he shows up, and he wants it probably more than anybody. He lives here. He's been a great leader for our group. Yeah, it's huge, and I think you said it right. Your best players have to be your best players. So it was good. Wilkes stepped up.
Going down to Orlando, going down to their barn, do you look to adjust or change anything, or what's kind of the feeling going in?
Well, this is going to be a dogfight. I mean, they play really well in their building. We've been there a bunch. If we're in that room, we know that, opponents coming in up 2-0, probably expect that to be the tightest game of the series. So it'll be a great challenge for us and a great opportunity.
You may have touched on it, but what was kind of the mood right there after the third? What was the message going into OT?
Yeah, it was just I talked about how I really thought of the first 40 was our best hockey maybe all year. And we just remind the guys. I think the guys, they don't really need to hear anything from me. This won't be the last time we go through a challenge. They come in all different forms. Just happy the guys stayed with it and they were upbeat and, great finish.
Unbelievable. With this group too, unbelievable. Just need to keep going. And get the series to an end.
And what was the mood right there? They tied things up going into overtime. What was the mood after the third?
No, I feel we had a good mindset coming in. We gathered as a group, even though we let in those 2 goals. We just came out with a good game plan for the overtime, and yeah.
Talk about the OT goal. What did you see?
I got the puck from Miller, just cut in, and we just talked about it in the locker room, just shoot everything on net, and I just shot it, and thankfully we went in.
You all had quite the celebration huddle right there. What was being said? What were you thinking?
Celebration, not too much, just instincts, to be honest.
When was your last time? Do you remember the last OT game winner that you've had, or maybe a game winner that you've had?
It was Jacksonville at home. Yeah.
How big is it now heading on the road, being up 2-0 in the series?
Very big. You can't get too comfortable with 2-0 lead. So just keep going and gas on the pedal, go on the road with a good mindset, and just keep going.
Yeah, I think, it's obviously playoffs, so you got to kind of expect some of those things to happen. Obviously, you don't want it to happen, but obviously we responded well. We got a good deep team in here, so just glad we got it done.
What about your night? What was kind of working for you tonight?
I think, just not getting frustrated. There's a lot of ups and downs in the game. Sometimes you get some luck. Obviously, that first one was kind of crazy. But, you kind of take it. It's playoffs. Weird things happen, so.
What is the mood now up to? What is the mood kind of now going down to Orlando?
I think just sticking to the same thing that we've been doing. The message has always been clear this year with Nightingale, so just keep doing what we're doing.
First career, I'm assuming first career playoff hat trick, yeah?
Yeah.
And how does that feel? And
yeah, obviously it feels awesome. A little worried there when they tied it up, but glad we got the win, honestly.
Obviously pretty chippy in the first period there, but that's playoff hockey. Kind of is what it is. Is there anything extra to that, or is it just show up on Monday night and play a normal game, or do you think this could dribble over a little bit?
You never know. It kind of depends on how guys respond to different things. Obviously, it's going to be chippy at times, but I think the objective is to win and to score and to outscore them. So obviously we'll remember some stuff, but I think it's been good.
Were you on the ice? What was kind of your vantage point of Susie's OT winner?
Honestly, I had a really good view. I saw him cut across the middle, and right when he shot it, I saw the trajectory right to the top left, and it's just cool. The whole building erupted. That's why you love playoffs.